Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Connor Knowles, and this is the Nerdic Gods Podcast, episode 140. Joining me, as always, Daniel Neverly.
What's up, gamers? What's going on? Should
Also
I give
joining
my
us-
Mario impression?
Oh, yeah, please, go ahead.
It's a me, Mario. How's that?
Better than Chris Pratt.
Hmm.
Also joining us, Steven, Michael Land, Billy Bob, Joel Bob Saget Sims, the third. Mario!
Discord is
I
just
think your
messing
mic
with that.
just like cut out
Yeah.
because it was so high pitched. Mario,
There you go.
Anyway,
So
that's
you're my Luigi.
That's
Yeah, you're my
Luigi.
Luigi.
That's
You're
Luigi.
trying to find me.
I'm having a
Pretty good.
beer. Okay.
Nice.
Going for it.
I don't-
Madry, not sponsored. If you
Might be a
do
little
want to
early,
sponsor it, it's not early for me. It's
Get
6
sponsored.
minutes past.
I was gonna say
7.
I could probably join you. I don't think I have a beer.
Is that a popular brand in the UK?
Right, funny story, right? So I normally drink Budweiser,
Ugh.
and so like I was at the school pickup or whatever, and the dads were like, "Oh, drinking this new Madry, really nice." And the other dads are like, yeah, me too. Yeah, Madry's alright, innit? I like Madry. And I was like, yeah, it's dead nice, isn't it? Yeah, dead nice. Never had it. So now I have to drink it to be part of the conversation.
I mean, you need to drink a better beer than Budweiser, anyways. Like, I'm in a
I don't-
beer city. We have a lot of local stuff, but
don't
there's
really
just
drink.
better.
I don't really drink.
I don't really drink that much either. But
I mean,
if I'm gonna have a beer, I'm gonna have a good beer.
I want to try and get the oh my god, the Steve Austin IPA, and there's a lager now. But like getting it over here, or even if it does come over here, it's like £10 a can.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Well, you're shipping it probably, right? So it's probably more expensive.
Yeah. Anyway, Overwatch is alright, isn't it?
Overwatch is alright.
It's alright.
I downloaded it.
You need to be on it, man. You need to,
Hey.
yes, Connor, get on it, man. It's good shit.
I
Like,
downloaded it.
it's good, man. It's a good time. I'm not the FPS guy. I'm not the multiplayer guy. I'm there. I'm having a good time.
We need to play.
They took my main. They took my main man out. Not very happy about it.
Who's
What's your name, man?
Bastion.
Oh, is he? Are they trying to rework him right now? Is that what's going on?
So there's something wrong with his ult. So like his ult, he would he would
Yeah, now
set-
it's changed. He like drops down, right?
he like sets up shop and then he goes into like this like or like I don't know what's it called
like an orbital thing.
yeah, loads like you get like 3 orbital strikes.
Yeah.
But there's a way of just having like a lot more in that very short time. So you can just literally.
Yeah, his ult used to be you could just like he would turn into that tank, which you could. That's what he does now. He doesn't turn into the turret. He turns into the tank now as this thing. But that used to be his ult. He would shoot like just missiles. You'd just like hit people.
But Bastion's just broken, man. They're not broken, but he's got the fastest like DPS. Like you just set
He's
up
always
shop,
been high.
and it's like he's not even like I in my head I remember he would set up shop and then like you turn into this torrent and you were a stationary torrent, but you move as the torrent, so you were just melting people. So like it's almost like if
they shouldn't have changed that.
If you have a if they have a Reinhardt, you have a Bastion, and if I'm a Reinhardt, there's always a Bastion, because they're always they want to take that shield down as quick as possible.
Yeah. They lowered his shield too.
And then
by like the actual number, right?
So I play as like Reinhardt or Bastion, and like but like, and there's also like this meta of like if I'm a Reinhardt and there's another Reinhardt on the team, it's just a big Reinhardt off. It's like, is my hammer bigger than your hammer? And we're just fucking like there's like a
charge right into him.
Yeah, charge. You just charge into each other. Whoever pins each other first. And then you start swinging your hammer. Yeah, it's sick. I love it. I'm having a right good time with it. A really good time. Connor, you're playing Overwatch there, yeah?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Maybe. I gotta be on that whole conversation just turned me off even more, dude.
It's a good time, man. If I'm having a good time, like
Riot Art Bastion. Yeah, but like you like bad games, so that's not really I mean this man, what was this? He liked the Avengers, okay? That's all you need to know about
Avengers is not a bad
That's
game.
all he needs to know, okay? I shaved my face, guys. So
I've noticed, man. You're looking
Yeah.
Looking young,
You know what
man.
happened is like I was trying to just trim it and then I like nicked right here a little. And then I like try to fix this side, you know, and I go down a little bit, and it just didn't look right. No. So I was like, "Fuck, man, it's all got to come off."
It's all got to go.
You use an electric, like circular one, or do you use the clippers?
No, I use an electric one.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I use a straight razor to shave.
Yeah, that's probably what I should have gone for. Yeah.
If you're going cleaner, you're not that clean. So if you're gonna go now, you need.
It was. I mean, this happened.
Really? You went all clean.
Sunday, and you know, this is already what I got. That's how much
it is such a hassle to clean shave, especially around here.
Like for
audio,
this part, fuck that, man. You know. Like,
I've got a scar. I've got a scar here. Just nothing grows out of it. Yeah, man.
A lot of times, if I want to clean shave, I'll have like a barber do it. You know. And they like
the one blade like thing.
Yeah.
I've never had that. It seems
it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, it seems scary.
Is that guy don't like
they could just slit your fucking throat if they wanted to. You
just
know,
pull your head back and
Sweeney Todd type shit. You know,
exactly.
Yeah, man.
I've always wanted to find like. Go ahead.
I've always wanted to have one myself because I'd love to like. So obviously, I go up to here like I'd love to just
You could do that with a straight razor.
Yeah, no, but
I want
one of them. I want one of them. Yeah, I do. I do it with a straight razor. It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of times they'll find like ingrown hairs though, and they'll try to like get those out, and that shit hurts. It's then all of a sudden you feel like you're at the dentist, and they're like holding you down. Like,
oh, this sounds awful. I don't want any of this.
It's hard work being a man. Like, honest to God,
it really is. I'd much rather go through childbirth than
or menstruate as well. You'd rather menstruate.
You guys.
We've just lost our single female audience.
I didn't say anything. It's
your girlfriend. Sorry, Nat. I'm kidding.
But no, yeah, man. Shaving sucks, man. Because like, obviously, I do mine. I have to do the whole thing. So you think you got it hard? Like I do this once a week.
Gotta do that. Huh?
Like I did this on Monday. I did this on Monday. So I spent like 3 hours in the bathroom, got myself a nice little bath, got myself some candles, put myself some whale music on, shaved my head, went all the way, shaved down to here. You know what I mean? Got some moisturizer. Oh man. Yeah. But man, I like now look at it. It's Thursday and like I think I've got fluff on the back of my neck from my hoodie. This is like Velcro. Just saying, boy.
Those are problems I just have yet to experience. Being bald,
Not with that fucking luscious
blonde hair. You know what I mean, man? Shit, thick. All right, guys. Been another busy week in the world.
Has it though?
It really has it. But I feel like I gotta say that every week.
You have to say it every week.
Here we go. Busy week. World of video games. First up, Nintendo held a direct last Thursday to give us our first trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Comes out in April. I think April 27th was the date. But guys, we heard the voices of Chris Pratt as Mario, Jack Black as Bowser. What did we think?
Keegan-Michael Key as Toad.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was really interesting. The I guess top view trailer, the whole trailer, it looked great. I was actually pretty impressed by the CG of it. It was really cool just to see Bowser first. There was no Mario. They were building up to Mario, but seeing Bowser and his ship and just taking down these stupid little penguins from the Mario Party mini game or whatever. I was pretty impressed.
They're the ones that you threw off the fucking mountain.
The one you threw off at Mario 64 as well. I always remember the Mario Party minigame in one of the GameCube ones where you're like running on the ice and you're trying to like find a path through them. That's what I always remember them from. But yeah, you throw them off the level in Mario 64. Yeah, it looked great. Jack Black. I mean, he's always great. I think he fits pretty well.
It was a good trailer too. I would like to know a little bit more about the plot, like what Mario's actually doing, like where he came from and whatnot. But for a first like teaser, yeah, it was pretty good. Looked really good. I thought the animation style looks on point. Just want to know a little bit more about the plot. What's Mario up to? What's he doing? It seems like Bowser's going after the stars. Okay, that makes sense. But Mario sounds like he's coming from a different world or something. I wonder what's going on there. If he
New Donk City, maybe he's coming from there.
I kind of hope we start with a live action Mario and he just gets sucked in. He falls into like a manhole in New York City, and then all of a sudden it pops out. Yeah, it's Chris Pratt himself, and then he comes out. He's in the Mario world. That'd be cool. Sims, how you feeling about this trailer?
Yeah, it looks like a good time, man. Looks like, nice little popcorn flick. Me and the missus, bring the kids. We'll have some good times with Mario. Bowser's there. Jack Black's having his thing. Jack Black's one scene away from grabbing a guitar and just rocking out. I'm buzzing. I'm looking forward to it. I don't see what all the controversy is about. Oh, he doesn't sound like. It's like, oh, welcome to Mushroom Kingdom. Here we go. Woohoo!
Pretty decent.
Yeah, man. I was buzzing. I was really excited. Like we ended the podcast last week, bang on time. I was like, see you in a bit, boys. We didn't exchange no pleasantries. I was like, yo, I'm out. I got some Mario to watch. I was pleasantly surprised. Like, it was a good time. The animations are on point. You got the Koopas, one of them shaking. You got some dry bones action. You got some Luigi.
I was gonna shout out. We hear Charlie Day yell.
Yeah. So
my boy
man,
Charlie Day.
This looks
Can't
like
wait for Charlie Day.
we're just gonna have a good time in April, and everybody needs to shut the fuck up.
I agree. Everyone, shut the fuck
Looks
up.
good, man. Looks real good.
I'm not a big fan of like the Minions or Despicable Me or whatever, but it seems they seem to be doing pretty well so far with this movie.
That little hint at the end with Luigi seems cool. I wonder if they hop to like different worlds. You know what I mean? Because that looks like it'd be like a lava planet type thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
this is your like typical. I don't know. You probably will get a real Chris Pratt. He's with his kids, and he's like, "Oh, she's like, I need you to go look at the well. There's something in the well. I think something might have died in the well." And he's like, "Oh, honey, I'll go into the well." And then he goes into the well, and then he gets sucked up through the well, and then he comes out of a green pipe, and then he's like, then he meets, who does he meet? What are the Toads? And Toad's like, "Listen, I need you to help. Big thing turned up, taking over the Mushroom Kingdom. You help me. I help you get back out of the well."
I need a B plot where Toad becomes Captain Toad. You know what I mean? Like
my boy Captain Toad.
At the end, they'll all get like honorees, like, "Oh, here I now pronounce
he becomes
Captain Toad."
I'm
so down for that.
And
then he gets a spin-off TV show.
Yeah, that's it, man.
I wanted to mention this to specifically to you, Connor. Did you not get Star Wars vibes from the beginning with Bowser?
A little bit with like a ship coming in.
Yeah. It seemed like the army was there, very like Empire-esque. He came down like a Vader figure or even like a Kylo figure, whatever. It seemed very Star Wars, how the cinematography of it.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit on purpose. Yeah. Interesting trailer nonetheless. Do you guys think they'll try to time this with a new Mario game of some sort? Probably not a 3D one.
That would be fucking
2D Mario.
Not in April.
No.
That late in April, it's almost a couple weeks away from Zelda. They want some room there.
That's a good point, yeah. Yeah.
I could see it maybe after, like towards the end of the year. Probably some sort of Mario project. I mean, they've been working on something.
Mario movie, the game.
No, please. No.
I'd be down.
Developed by and published by Activision.
Yeah, you lost me.
That's not going to happen.
You lost. Well,
it's a first-person shooter Mario.
Activision, they love that shit, man. They love making them AA movie video games.
Yeah, sure, they used to. Yeah.
I just can't believe we're this late to Switch's life cycle and we haven't gotten a new 2D Mario.
I hate it. I've been waiting for a 2D Mario forever because I don't really like the Wii Mario games as much. Like they're not as good. Like I want like a bring back of regular 2D Mario.
What do you mean the Wii Mario games?
I don't like how they. No, the 2Ds.
Oh,
not a big fan of, especially how they look too.
Did we even get one on Wii?
Yeah, we got two of them, and I think there was two
on
the Wii U.
Deluxe? That was on Wii U, right?
Yeah.
And then there was one before that?
I think there was two on the Wii.
There's two on the Wii? Okay.
Pretty sure.
And I just can't believe we haven't got another one of those. Like, I feel like they should have timed it with this movie.
Everyone's relying on Mario Maker, and it's like that's not even a really Mario game.
Yeah. Why are we not talking about this Super Mario 5 game? I want to play this game. I do.
Oh, that fan thing.
It looks well.
I just don't have Mario.
I've not seen any of it, to be fair.
I haven't either, actually.
I'm excited about it.
I have Mario Maker.
Yeah.
See, why are you not playing it for, man? Why are you not on the streets reporting this Super Mario 5? What's going on?
I don't really like 2D platforms.
It's a fan.
I know
it's a fan-made thing.
But sometimes we have to make the sacrifices.
Do you? It's not a real Super Mario Bros. 5.
I play fucking Overwatch 2 to report to the Mandem
You're enjoying Overwatch too, sir.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I'm not making sacrifices.
What do you mean? You're not making any sacrifices. You're enjoying yourself. Sims, I need you to play 36 hours of League of Legends for next week's show. Okay.
On it, boss. On it. Is it free?
I don't know. He gets super into it, and we're like, "Fuck, this is not."
League of Legends.
I played a good amount of Heroes of the Storm to unlock some skins for Overwatch.
When's it? It's coming out on the Games Pass.
Me and Sloan did that.
Mobile game?
It should be. Yeah, there's all that Riot stuff. I'm not sure the release date for it, but yeah, should be.
Okay, well, Super Mario Bros. Movie sometime in April. Looking forward to hearing Peach though. So.
Yeah, I'm shocked we didn't even get a tease at Peach.
We got
like,
a
not
tease
even
in 1997. Thank you very much. It was something like this. Peach.
That's it. That's what she's going for.
Or Donkey Kong. No Donkey Kong either. No tease.
I mean,
do you not remember
like
Super Mario 64?
Yeah,
she sent that lovely letter saying, "Look, I need you to come around, get some brewskis, have a good chat," and then she says, "Peach" at the end.
I'll bake you a
get
cake.
there, and then you get there, and she's fucking playing hard to get. She's running around that fucking castle, playing hard to get. What's that about?
She's playing hard to get for Mario, not for Luigi. It's very
Do you remember in Mario 64 when there was that staircase in the basement, and it obviously led to somewhere but it kept going and going and going. But as an 8-year-old or whatever, you were determined to get up them stairs, so you would spend 5 minutes going up them stairs.
Okay, yeah.
They don't make video games like they used to. Do you know what I mean? You've got your Last of Us, but it's no Mario 64, is it? I own
Last
the Super
of Us
Mario.
Is not Mario 64.
I own the Super Mario 3D collection, and I've not played any of them except for 64. And sometimes I just put it on just to go into that fucking ocean level and just listen to the soundtrack. Good times, man.
You played Odyssey? You played Odyssey, right?
Yeah, but I've got the 3D collection. I've not even started any of the other two. Because
I'm
there for the music, man. I put it on. I'm like, kids, we're gonna learn something today. And they're like, okay, Dad. Why are you putting the Switch on? I was like, you watch me stretch Mario's nose. Watch me do this. And then when I click it, it's like, okie dokie. Oh my god.
Can you guys do the thing where like speedrunners do it, where they go up the stairs backwards really fast?
I can climb a tree, and then I climb the tree. I mean, is that like that little handstand?
Is that like Link doing a backflip is just quicker?
Basically? Yeah, something like it's like you can like glitch through walls and shit then with it.
I know the Mario 64 speedrunning community is very vast.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll see you when we see you. We're gonna do a high quality review this movie when it comes out.
Sure, for sure.
I'm gonna vlog myself watching the whole film.
Cool, get a selfie stick. Be that guy in the movie theater.
I know you're like, sir, you need to leave. Sir, you need to leave. You need to leave right now. Can you do that? Can you record yourself?
No, you cannot.
No, I don't think so.
True story, yeah, right? So I'm like 15. I'm on a date with this girl watching Spider-Man 3, yeah? And I take a picture of the screen. Before the film's even started, I don't even know why. And all of a sudden, the person comes up to me and goes, you need to leave that right now. And I was like,
damn. Your flash go off?
I don't
know. Might have gave it away.
Made a mockery of me, man. Never called me back.
The girl?
I've not had any credit though, or minutes. Back in the day, I got no minutes.
Yeah, you had to buy minutes. Yeah.
What if the guy working at the movie theater was just trying to steal your girl?
He's like, she had a long neck. Long neck, man. Let me just say long neck. Yeah, man.
Okay, that's what you remember about her.
That's a weird description.
Man, she was like, I don't want to be that guy. But she was just odd proportions, like she was odd shape. You know what I mean? I'm not bothered. I've had a beer. I'm reckless.
This girl was secretly a giraffe. Sims didn't know.
I didn't say that. You said that.
I'm sorry if she's watching.
That's so mean. She doesn't even know this person.
She don't even know how to work the internet.
I'm sorry. All he gave me was that she has a long neck. What else has long necks? Giraffes. Come on, guys. Right. Come on, guys. Next up.
Cool.
Earlier this week, some YouTubers and outlets were sent a Crash Bandicoot themed pizza box with a tag on the box reading, "Hungry for more? Try our new Wampa pizza for $12.18. This is probably a hint to some sort of new Crash Bandicoot project that will be announced at the Game Awards, which is on December 8th later this year. Which is where
First of all,
12.
can we put some fucking respect on Canadian guy, eh? All right, this man is out there fucking doing the research, playing the fucking games, great at art. Natalie watches him all the time. I don't know much about him.
I don't know who this is.
He's got a cool mustache.
No, to be fair, she paid quite a close attention to him when the Spyro stuff was coming out back in the day. So yeah, good for him, man. I mean, by the looks of it, I don't know if any more's got it, but like, good for him. Good for him, man.
I don't know who he is, but sure, yeah.
I mean, he's like a big YouTuber.
He's big in the Skylanders, the Crash Bandicoots, the Spyro. That's his niche. So I mean, if Jeff's like, "Yo, I have a box," he's like, "Nice one, Jeff."
I don't think it was Jeff. I think it was just Activision.
Yeah, but we know that Activision likes. Activision loves Jeff. You remember in 2020, they were all about Jeff. Every game that they were doing was he was.
Remember that fucking stupid Crash Bandicoot person? 2020. Tony Hawk's was there. Crash Bandicoot was there.
Yeah.
That was a weird meeting for Jeff. Jeff was there like,
So you guys got some shit to announce. Huh?
Yeah, who was it that teased this game? Was it last year? Or the beginning of this year?
It wasn't that long ago.
Was it Grub?
No, it was a couple of months ago. They were like, "Oh, we're."
Well, Toys for no. I am talking about somebody in the media.
Oh,
okay. Teased this before that. It must have been the beginning of the year or last year.
It can't have been Jeff.
I think it was
the game.
Get into it. Like there's this game called Wampa League that's been rumored for a while now.
I've heard about this.
It goes back to last year. Yeah.
I think
what
that was
kind of game could it be? What are we talking like? Smash.
The rumors are it's some sort of brawler multiplayer game with Crash Bandicoot characters. So who knows what that really is? But yeah, it's looking more and more likely like that's what it is. I'm still crossing my fingers for just a regular Crash 5.
Give me Crash 5. Give me Crash 5.
Dope. Yeah,
come
but
on.
More than likely we're probably getting this Wampa League game. And I don't know. Hopefully it's cool. I mean,
it's Toys for Bob, so it's probably gonna be good.
Yeah, I'd imagine. I don't know how I feel about a multiplayer brawler though.
Me too. It's Toys for Bob, so maybe it's Crash 5 with a multiplayer mode.
That'd be fucking ideal. He's
Bob
the one that gets all the toys.
Yeah.
But why is he getting these toys?
Because they're for him.
And they made them for him.
Toys for Bob. Come on, Sims. Get up the program here.
I don't know, man. This Bob seems fishy.
Yeah. What about Bob? Good movie. Yeah. Still hope it's Crash 5 though. I don't know. It's I mean, really, it should be Spyro 4 for being fair here. Like Spyro needs a new game.
When I was like, "Oh, nah, guess what's happening?" And I was like, "Oh, Crash game." She was like, "Where's Spyro?"
Yeah, I wonder if that trilogy just didn't sell enough for them to hop on board and make a new Spyro game.
Oh. Yeah, I'd like to know the sales. I'm not sure.
See my bot.
Yeah.
It's like they did 2 technical projects for Crash after the trilogy. They did the what is it called? Crash. What is it called?
Insane trilogy.
No, the kart racer. What's the name of that stupid
Team Racing?
Crash Team Racing. Yeah, they did Crash Team Racing. Then they did
Mario Bandicoot.
Yeah, they definitely need a new Spyro. Maybe when all the Xbox stuff, they'll probably do something with it.
Yeah, I'm hoping Xbox when they take over, even if this is a multiplayer thing, I hope when Xbox takes over, they're just like, okay, let's just go back, make Spyro 4, make Crash.
Gives them the
5.
kid-friendly games that they want, right?
Yeah. Plus, like Xbox is just gonna need content for Game Pass, so it's like, okay, you guys just go make good things now.
You think that it'll be like a Crash, Spyro type of maybe Toys for Bob will kind of go back and forth?
Yeah, I would hope. I don't know, just split that apart between Beanox and Toys for Bob.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Beanox. You're right.
Sound like the plan there, But yeah, who knows? Phil Spencer, save this franchise,
or maybe keep them on like doing like more multiplayer projects. Keep doing kart racers. Maybe do like a Mario Party type of thing
for Crash Team Racing too.
Yeah, get another kart racer. You can do Mario Party. You could do a Smash clone. You have Beanox be like maybe there was a Mario Party
Crash game back in the day, Crash Bash.
Crash Bash, yeah. That's why I was suggesting do some other new one.
Yeah, I could see I'm surprised they never got around to a remake of that. I suppose that wouldn't be a big enough game to charge
Probably
full
not.
price for nowadays. But I don't know. That'd be a cool like $20 thing. Or if they want to combine that into a regular Crash game or something like that, have that be like your multiplayer side thing. That'd be cool. But yeah, who knows? Regardless, though, if it is just this Wampa League thing, that doesn't get me very excited.
Yeah, me too. Hopefully, it's Crash 5.
Have you guys seen the new Pokemon trailer?
The one that released like just a few days ago, or the 14-minute one?
No, the one
last
that
week.
released yesterday.
I have not.
Me neither.
You want to talk about it real quick?
I want to show you it, but we'll definitely get claimed. Everyone's unhappy about it. I don't know. It's basically it's this
tell me what's up.
weird. It's a weird streamer gym leader, and like it's not in English. She's in Japanese. She's got weird teeth, and she's like one of those stupidly over the top VTuber, irritating as fuck. And then she's like, "Oh, we're gonna play a game. You gotta guess my new favorite Pokemon." And then it basically is like hinting at a new Pokemon. And then tomorrow they're gonna reveal it. But like the Pokemon people, they're not happy about this shit. And Natalie's not happy about it either. If she's not happy about it, that means the whole of the Pokemon people, they can't be happy.
What is the not happy about?
Just the way, I don't know.
What is she not happy?
It's just not everybody's cup of tea, is it? It's like they tweet out, "Oh, prepare for more Pokemon news tomorrow." So obviously you think, oh, maybe another quick trailer, maybe another Pokemon reveal, maybe a new, I don't know, game mechanic. Image, maybe? Yeah, just some bullshit. And then they get this weird, that the first trailer they released was in Japanese completely, no English dubs, no English subtitles. So it's just like, everyone's first experience was this like crazy VTuber talking complete Japanese, not making any sense. And then the second one was literally the same, but with a subtitle. But maybe they could have just dropped it on YouTube, on the Twitter or something at 2:00, and then they could be like, "Oh, what's this?" I don't know. It's weird. But I don't know. I just thought I wondered if you'd seen it.
I didn't see it.
They should have done the silhouette thing, like the "Who's that Pokemon?" And it's like
that's what they should do. You're right. Yeah. Classic. It doesn't sound that bad to me, but obviously I haven't seen it, so I can't really say. Yeah, if they want to do something new with it, whatever.
I'm excited for the Pokemon.
Me too.
Me too, man. Like, that weekend is gonna be fire as well. Like, Friday Pokemon, Sunday World Cup. Oh baby, and then a whole month of cold ass World Cup football.
Pokemon here, World Cup, and the TV.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
You're gonna need something to do while you're watching that fucking football.
Right. No, we're talking real football, like soccer, not your fucking stupid NFL. Hey man, catch!
He knows. He's just he's
it's not my NFL.
How many yards? How many yards have we gone? How many with second and down, fourth and down?
You lost the war. Let it go.
Oh,
let it go. Mel Gibson.
To be fair, I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to get into this NFL shit, but it don't make no sense.
It makes sense. It's just the sport is.
What's first and down? What's second and down? What's fourth and down?
Well, you have 4 goes.
Yeah.
If just straight goes to get to 10 yards.
Yeah.
Right.
What's like fifth and down?
There is no fifth and down.
It's like 13 and
down.
That
doesn't exist. No, what
so
it would
first
be
and down is the
the
first go.
It's 10
second
yards.
Down is the,
right. You're at the 20. We're trying to get to the goal line, right?
Yeah.
So we're at the 20.
Yeah.
That's first in 10 because there's 10 yards. First in 10, right?
Connor, you guys can't get some coffee, mate, because this is gonna be here for a while.
I'll sit here and explain it to you.
Oh, let's go.
First and 10.
Go.
First and 10. He hikes the ball.
Huh?
Defensive end comes, sacks him. And that's negative 5 yards, right? Just say it's a big sack.
So you have to go back.
Second
so
down.
If the quarterback gets fucked up,
then it'd be on the 25, right?
You gotta go back.
So then now he's on the 25, it's second and 15 because he got 5 sacks or negative 5 yards. So now it's second and 15.
So if the quarterback doesn't release the ball and gets tackled, they lose
ball
5
down
yards.
there.
They lose
ball
5.
Down wherever he is. Yeah. Same with if he were to hand it to the running back gets tackled immediately. Ball's down right there.
Yeah,
wherever you get tackled.
But like you're saying, you lose 5 yards. Why did we lose 5 yards?
Because he got sacked. Say he hiked the ball, went 5 yards back, got sacked here. That's 5 yards back.
Oh, so they have to play the ball from there.
You're playing
But
the
they
ball from
have to
there.
go. They have to put the
You
ball.
still have to
You
go
have to. You have to
10
hike the ball
where that-
behind you for him to go forward.
Well, that's just how they start. Yeah.
I don't. So you
The
have
lineman
to do
hikes
that.
it. Yeah. The lineman always hikes it. Yeah.
You have to give it back to the quarterback.
Yes, I mean there are like wildcat offenses where some teams will do a play where you have to hike the ball no matter what. So some teams will hike it
But do
straight
you
to a
have to
running
always
back.
give it to the quarterback?
No, well listen to what I was going to say. You always have to hike the ball.
Fucking
You can
listen.
hike it. You can hike it to the running back, and the running back can just go if you want.
I've seen the
That's like a-
quarterback get the ball and then hand it to the running back, and then the running back,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then concussion.
The ball has to be hiked.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it has to go hoop and then go back.
Yeah.
To then go forward,
Yes.
and then obviously you got. Your
It's not even they're not always throwing it back. Usually they're right there, and he's just basically handing it to him.
Yeah, and then he goes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
So like
Little
Tom
football break.
Brady's not actually scoring these points,
No, I mean he is.
but he's always giving it to. Who does
physically-
he give it to? He gives it to that guy that was the wrestler.
Mike Evans.
No, who's the other guy? The wrestler that wasn't a wrestler.
Rob Gronkowski.
That's it. Him, that man. So he is the
Yeah.
main man. So why are we not always saying, "Oh,
No,
Gronkowski's
Mike Evans is
the
the main
man"?
man.
Yeah, okay, Mike Evans. Why does everyone talk about Tom Brady? All he does is throw a ball.
They
Act
talk about
throw a
both.
ball. Act
They
throw a
talk about
ball.
both. No, you're not Tom Brady.
You know Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's the
I
greatest
can be whoever I
football
want
player
to
of all
be.
time. You're not Tom Brady.
But all he does is throw a ball. He doesn't know he's not scoring no points, is he? No one's talking about
Yeah, but
Rio
Tom Brady
Ferdinand.
wins. You're not
They're
winning.
talking
You're not
about
winning.
Ronaldo, aren't they?
Isn't throwing the ball the hardest part?
I think catching it-
It's significantly. It's much harder than you think it is.
I've seen
mean,
these
that-
Mike
balls.
Evans
They're
is
just-
Mike Evans is
Way
one of the
harder
best
than anything else anyone is doing.
for the most
What
part. I mean,
about
Mike
the
Evans is one of the
defense
best.
that are trying to block, man? I'd
No,
rather
they're
be
doing-
throwing
they're-
the
they're
ball.
hard to run.
Running into people.
Defense is my favorite part of football, but like Mike Evans is one of the best wide receivers in the league. He has a really hard job. I mean, there are some crazy catches, but like,
So do you watch the sport?
I don't really have cable, so I don't get to watch.
Have you got like a
I
TV?
keep up with the
Have you got like
Steelers.
Have you got a sport? Have you got a team? Sorry,
Steelers?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mhm.
Why Pittsburgh?
My dad's from Pittsburgh, right outside of Pittsburgh, so that whole side of the family was big Steeler fans. They're big kind of Pittsburgh sports fans, so I
So what
kind
about
of
you,
got
Connor? What's your team?
thrown into there.
Fuck no, I don't got no team.
His would be
Why
his
don't
would be
why don't you like it?
his would be the
because
Packers.
this is a sport where they
Green Bay
literally
Packers.
play the game for like
Yeah.
20 seconds. Like, how long are they actually playing the game? When you
Exactly.
sit there for 6 hours and watch football.
Yeah.
It's like literally minutes.
I don't get
I mean,
why
I'm
they're
more of a
stopping the
basketball
ball.
fan.
I don't get why they're stopping it.
There's less than 20 minutes of a game actually being played
Yeah.
in football.
Yeah, I'm more
And
of a
you're sitting there
basketball
for
fan.
hours.
I could
But
tell.
I like we have this like IT. I'm sorry for everybody's listening to this. I'm like video games, really. But like we have this TV show on like ITV where they go over the highlights, and like I'm trying to get into this sport. Like I'm trying to pay attention.
Yeah.
So we like.
I would
someone needs
suggest
to
go
talk.
watch basketball.
So
I've
like,
been to Lambeau Field on a school field trip. That was
Nice.
cool.
Lambeau
See,
Field's-
Weird. Lambeau Field's weird because it's just in the middle of like a suburb. And,
Oh
like,
wow!
so
you
there's
literally
like,
like pull into a neighborhood with just like regular houses, and then all of a sudden you see a big ass arena. And you're
oh
just like,
mate, football
"What's
stadiums
going
are like
on
that. Football stadiums.
Oh
are really
yeah, I'm
like
sure
that.
in the UK that's
Like,
how it's like.
Well,
yeah.
I went to, I think I told you ages ago, I went to see Crystal Palace because obviously Ted Lasso is like filmed at Crystal Palace. So we're in London. I was like, oh, we'll go to Crystal Palace. And then, but like, I was like, I walked into like the reception. I was like, I'd like to like see the stadium. And they were like, well, all the houses around it are surrounding the stadium. So there's no actual way to see it. I was like, oh, this is weird. But like,
Yeah.
Pride Park, Derby County Stadium, that's like the center of Derby, like out of the way of town, but next to town, and like it's really nice.
Yeah, I think
Well-
in America, Green Bay would probably be the only one that's really like that because the rest are located in like giant cities. But Green Bay is not really a big city.
So one more question about NFL, right? So there's leagues. So is there different little mini leagues, and then
No, there's only there are. I think there's still only 32 teams.
right in one big
They're
league.
basically in one big league. That's the NFL's 32 teams.
So how many points do you get for winning a game?
You just get a win. So how they break it down? I'll break it down real quick. NFL 32 teams. There is the AFC, then the NFC. So they kind of just split it. They split it down the middle. There are two teams here, or two leagues here, right? And then you get 4 divisions on each one. Each division has 4 teams.
And then who
So
determines
your division.
How many divisions
you play
is there? 4 divisions.
4 divisions, 8 total.
And then the 2 top teams in each division play for the playoff final.
No, that's what it should be. I want that, but it's not. They do more of a wild card, so it's the top ones of each one.
Right.
And then they have a wild card.
And then they play each other what? They play each other once.
So the divisions will play each twice.
And then the winner of that go to a semi-final.
So all the division winners, no matter what, will make it to the playoffs. So there are 8 teams for sure that will make it. Right, 4 on each. And then you go into wild card spots.
Oh, video games. Okay, video games. Sorry, everybody.
Someone kill me, please.
He's asking the questions, and I'm happy.
I'm so
Literally,
interested.
Come over here. I'm gonna go to that barber and ask him to slit my throat. All right, next up. Spider-Man Miles Morales will launch on PC on November 18th next month. Guys, PlayStation continuing to put their games on the personal computer.
Yeah.
There you go.
Go play it.
I know there's like a certain amount they're trying to hit for the year of money or whatever for PC revenue. So this probably just goes into that.
I assume the last one this year is probably Returnal, I would assume. December Returnal.
Yeah, December Returnal. That makes sense. I know we're getting Uncharted, I think this week
18th.
sometime. I need to be
it's soon.
18th or 19th?
Yeah. So there you go. I don't know if you guys got anything to say on that, but
no, go play it. Great game.
Yeah, man. It's they like to mess about with these games, don't they? And make them a bit more fun. What? Uncharted 19. Yeah, they like to PC people they like to have these games, don't they? I think PC people are very patient as well because they know that the PS5's out there and they're like, oh, I could play it on PS5 or I could just wait and it'd be better. You know what I mean? And all these fucking
they're
losers.
superior human beings, so it's like I don't know, whatever they're doing, you should probably
see master race.
Yeah, they're the master race. You know, all of us. That is the end of human evolution, is to be a PC guy. You
know. He's ruined it. Oh,
I ruined it.
He's fucking ruined it.
What were you
These fucking losers at the moment as well. Like they're selling. Everyone's selling their 30s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, grandmas, granddads, mums, dads, sisters, aunties, nieces, nephews. Because obviously everyone's trying to buy 4090 now. Like, and people don't realize you don't need the 4090. The 4090 is for the actual professionals. You don't need the shit. Well, people want them. I could buy a 3070 now for a kidney. You know what I mean? Back in the day, it was 3
Don't
kidneys.
sell your kidney for one.
I don't want one. I have never used my computer.
I'm still in the want for a better PC, so I'm keeping my eye for deals and stuff.
Probably your best option right now is to buy one.
Yeah, I know. It maybe this month I'll think about it. I want to. I'm just gonna buy it all. I'm not gonna buy one to put together myself. I'll just buy it.
Your best. Yeah, I'm saying your best off getting one now because everything's just dropping in prices.
Yeah,
October 19th. I'm looking for the date. Big title. Capital letters.
Next up. Where are we? Meta has bought some more game studios, including Iron Man VR developer Camouflage and the Resident Evil 4 VR developer Amateur.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Sure.
Armature.
In addition to that,
Armature.
Are there, isn't there? Okay. Good job, Sims. In addition to that. Yeah, me too. I'm surprised you even know how to speak English, to be honest.
Oh my God.
Well, what? That's not their native language, Daniel. Come on.
Yes, it is. What am I speaking?
I don't think it is.
Good question.
Fucking Swahili.
Sims learned English just to do this podcast. It's crazy. People don't know that, commitment right there. In addition to that, we also got news that Xbox Cloud Gaming is coming to MetaQuest, the MetaQuest store, and you'll soon be able to play Xbox Game Pass games through MetaQuest on some sort of virtual 2D screen. They showed a screenshot of it. If you guys want to look that up. But yeah, cool news here. Meta buying shit. Mark Zuckerberg out there. It's just give me you.
I just want to say, right?
Yeah.
So, and my kids are trained. They're fine. They're playing on the consoles. They have the PC as well. But if I have another kid, and in about 10 years' time, they're like, Dad, I'm going to play the Xbox. And they get the headset and they put it on their face. And they start playing Xbox. I will just take the headset, just smash it up in front of them. What are you doing?
Maybe you wait for him to put it on and then just drop kick the kid.
Can't do that. Can't publicly
They can't
say
see it
that
coming.
out loud.
Also, Sims, you have 8 kids, but you only acknowledge 2 of them. It's weird.
I have how many kids?
I mean, he's like Drake.
Yeah.
He only has 1 kid. My bad.
No, the point was that he's ignoring his child.
If you
That's
get it,
the joke.
if you get it. You
He
get it.
ignores the other 11 of them.
Did you get my joke?
Yeah,
He loves his pet and his mama.
My bad. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. And anyways,
I'm not talking
I
about
believed
Drake.
it as well. I read an article. It was like his kid is actually called my bed. I was like, I was texting my mate. I was like, is this true? He's like, he didn't even text me back. I was like, okay.
Who's your mate, Drake?
No, he's like,
Texted Drake himself.
he's my
that.
connect, and he's the guy that I ask about the
Is he that 12-year-old across the street that you hang out with sometimes?
Oh, don't say that.
He's not 12. He's 20, and he works at the shop.
13, okay?
And we talk about
And a
Overwatch. He
Talk
plays
about-
ranked.
Is that who you played Overwatch with, though?
No, he plays ranked. Well, I'm not at his level.
I heard Oliver on the kind of funny
Yeah.
games the other day.
yeah, I heard about
Nearly
it.
had a
Yeah, I
game
heard
with him
that.
the other day.
On the show.
Nearly played with him.
Oh,
the other
nice.
day.
Nearly. Oh. Too
Well,
good
we
for
had a
you?
problem with. So Natalie, right? Natalie wants to talk, but she wants to use the headphones, and we bought these headphones, and like there was miscommunication with her. She was like, "Will these work on the PlayStation?" But I thought she meant we should work on Discord on the phone, because everyone should talk on Discord. They should stop the
Yeah.
PlayStation chat, stop the PlayStation parties, stop the Xbox parties. Just throw them in the bin.
PlayStation parties are awful. I hate.
All
their
you need to
system.
do is just go on Discord. Everybody should just go on Discord. Discord. We're doing this on Discord right now. How many times have we done this time on Discord? 140 times plus bonus episodes. How many problems have we had? On.
With Discord, a little bit. I mean, there are always issues.
A couple.
But all I'm saying is, anyway, what was
It's better than any other one.
So anyway, these obviously the headphones, unless you're buying £200 fucking Pulse headsets, won't connect wirelessly. So anyway, I sat there for like 3 hours trying to figure out. I was like, oh, maybe I could buy an adapter. Maybe we could do this. Maybe we could do that. Anyway, she just picks the phone and she goes, "Oh yeah, I can talk for the phone." Because you can talk for the party chat on the phone. When I tell you, I hurt my brain. You ever dug something up, lifted something up repetitively, maybe done some squats accidentally? Do you know what I mean? Maybe you dropped $1 for like maybe 4 times.
Have you ever worked out in any way?
And then the next day you're like, "Ooh, everything's a bit sore." Like my brain hurt the next day because I was trying to figure out how to make this work. And she's like, "Yeah, I can just use my phone." Anyway, so we did play with Oliver. So shout out to Oliver. Love you, Oliver, man.
We need to get Oliver back.
I'll text him right now. You
Okay.
don't tempt me. You telling me to text him right now?
He's
I'll
our
text him
first
right now.
guest.
Yeah, man.
He's our first official guest.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Oliver.
Maybe save him for a full episode. Okay, guys.
Oh yeah,
Our developer, Camouflage, they got bought. RE4.
yeah. I think those are good. I think it's as weird as it is. It is for Meta slash the Oculus side of like Facebook and Meta. It's a little odd that they they're buying stuff, but it makes sense. And these are 2, I think, pretty good purchases. They both have made very high quality VR games, and they need content for the Quest. So
Some
it
would
definitely
say
makes sense.
Camouflage made the best VR game
I don't think anyone has ever said that.
in 2020. Was it 2020?
Yeah, and that was not the best game of 2020.
It wasn't Half-Life Alex in
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah,
You know what? I
it
was saying that going, Half-Life didn't come out. And I was so confident
Yeah,
as well. I was like, these boys haven't got a pot to
He's the
piss in when
Allies
I
game
say
of the year.
this. Yeah, to be
Yeah.
fair, it's not a shame. I mean, Camouflage, Oculus and PlayStation seem to be like talking quite well of like, yeah, you can have our game. So hopefully whatever Camouflage makes next, if they make Iron Man 2 or whatever, or it'd even be nice for the Oculus to play Iron Man because like it's such a good game. It's such a. Let me do the sound effects.
Discord does not want you to do the sound
Yeah,
effect.
but like I know, so like obviously because I record natively, this gets picked up. Like all these.
Okay,
things you
good.
hear.
Okay,
so
good.
when you
So
listen back, it's great.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
We didn't hear it.
So last week when
The
like
studio's just kind of up for grabs, though, right? Like, yeah, I can't really think of any other studios that just make VR games.
Who is? I'm sorry.
These 2 just kind of seemed like the studios that were up for
they
grabs, right?
just seemed like idle, not doing a lot. Obviously, we can say that outside looking in. But I mean, what's Camouflage done since Iron Man? Except for collect that Iron Man.
They're probably working on something, I would assume.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got what's his face? What's his name that comes in? Who works for Meta? Who does Meta? Bad guy. What's his name?
You talking about Cog?
Bad guy.
Lord Cognito?
No. Who's the guy that works for
at
Meta? Who's the Meta guy? Who's the big Meta guy that nobody likes?
The Zuck.
The Zuckerberg guy. He walked into Camouflage like, yo, like I say, all these acquisitions work the same way. Zuckerberg works into Camouflage. Like, whoa, what are you doing here? Big sack of money. Bosh. Have some of that. That's how it works.
I bet he sent his assistant though.
Have you ever seen?
Probably.
Let me find this scene. This is how I think every business decision. You do your thing. I'm gonna do this.
Okay, we're moving on then. Good luck, Mark Zuckerberg. We wish you well. Our only hope for humanity. Next up, Persona 3 and 4 will finally be coming to modern day platforms on January 19th, 2023. Guys, Persona 3, 4. Glad they're combining the release date of both of these. I thought they could draw this out more.
Funny jokes. I thought that it was going to be like, 1 month or whatever, but hey, I want to play these games. I'm gonna download them. I don't know when I'm gonna get to them. January is a weird time, and then we're gonna get into all those months of releases. So they'll be on my Xbox, so I'll get to them.
Yeah, I'm pretty interested in these games too. I'll probably buy them both at some point, or they're on Game Pass, right?
They're gonna be on Game Pass, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So probably just playing that. I don't know. I'd like to own these on Switch though too. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I mean, that could be a way you can.
Yeah, it is a weird release date though, or just bad timing because this is like a week before two bigger games drop in January.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think there's going to be
through like March at least is pretty stacked.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's going to be any good time at this point. I think you're just going to have to pick a week, and hopefully no one else releases a big game in that week. Like that's just going to have to be what it is. We're probably just going to get every week a pretty big launch.
Yeah,
if not multiple in a week,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've always been interested. I played a little bit of Persona 4 a while ago. 3 I've never touched. So
what'd you play it on?
PS3.
Oh, okay. PS3 version.
There was
I want to check it out. This is the golden version.
PS2 version on that. Is there like a special?
Yeah, this was the Vita version, the golden. The full version of it.
Yeah.
Is that not what you said? Did you say 3?
I said 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
4, not 3.
I'm sorry. Well, I think that this version of 3 is also like a later version. It wasn't like the launch version. I think it's like the portable version as well that had extra stuff.
Version, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay. Well, cool. Looking forward to it. Sims any interest?
I'm looking forward to playing. I want to play Persona. Like that's just one of those. I'm genuinely waiting for next week.
2 weeks.
It's a week from Friday.
So a week tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know why I'm going to do this. I'm going to try it on the Xbox or whatever, and then if I like the first like half hour or whatever, I'm going to buy up the Switch.
Sure, it's on Game Pass, so you could I think you could preload it now. Actually,
there's ways of getting it. So
yeah, I want the Switch version too. I feel like it's a good game to play in the background, just whenever throw that on hand.
At least for 5, I don't know how 3 and 4 are. Like you are playing, just days, so you could just kind of do some days, and then you get to like a big event in the game. So yeah, there is a little repetitiveness mixed in with like bigger events. But yeah, you could play a lot in the background.
Yeah,
there are just big chunks of time where you're kind of like just trying to like level up your abilities and stuff. So you just do whatever you want that day.
Yeah. All right, cool. Looking forward to it. Next up, Donut dropped some big news that the developer will be releasing 8 games between 2023 and 2025. Okay, you guys ready? 5 of these games will be self-published. Stop there, guys. Donut getting into self-publishing.
Interesting.
Very interesting. I don't think they've done this before. I can't think of a game that was self-published by Donut, but
was Vampire? Or no, was that Focus Home? Maybe
that might have been Focus. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of one.
Sure. Yeah. I don't think they have. I wonder if they've gotten the Life is Strange IP. Like if they just took that over, or does
no? It's Square and Deck 9 now.
Square. Oh, okay. I forgot about Deck 9.
Yeah, Deck 9 did the last one.
I'm surprised they're not trying to team back up with Square to make Life is Strange 3 then.
Seems like Deck 9's got it all now.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll just make a full-on Life is Strange 3. I don't know. That's interesting. I would like to see Don't Nod make another Life is Strange game, but
yeah.
Then continuing on, one of these games will be produced by Focus Home Entertainment, which we were just talking about, which we believe was the Vampire publisher. Let me look that up.
So is this one of the? So this is on top. So this is the 6th game.
So yeah, one game
okay.
Co-produced by Don't Nod and Focus Home.
Gotcha.
Focus Entertainment.
Maybe that's a Vampire sequel.
Yeah, could be, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Focus Home Interactive did publish Vampire, so
got it. That's what I thought.
Maybe it is a Vampire sequel.
It could be a Vampire sequel. I think people like that game, so maybe they'll have bigger budget to do more. Yeah, interesting. Don't Nod's doing a lot, I guess. Maybe they hired up.
Yeah, well, they're doing even more. So the last 2 games won't be developed by Don't Nod, but they will be using external studios, and Don't Nod will be acting as the publisher. So probably some smaller type games I'd imagine there, maybe a couple indies. Or indie likes, obviously won't be.
So they're French, right?
Don't Nod, I think so.
I think I'm pretty sure they're French. So maybe they're trying to get more into upping the French country, upping development in France. So.
French game developer. They're located in Paris.
Hello from
Paris.
Sorry. Hello. I went to get those analog mini FPGA handheld.
Yeah.
The analog looks so cool. Hi everybody. Hi Vladimir.
You're talking to yourself.
I'm not. I'm reading the. I'm reading the chat. I'm reading the chat. I found this scene apart from like the Kyber thing with the suitcase and like how I think every like acquisition happens. But I feel like if I put Netflix on, like, who owns Netflix?
Netflix.
Who owns it though?
Netflix. I don't know the person.
Because I feel like he would just bust through my window. They'd be like, "Yo, stop it."
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, Don't Nod. They're really busy. Yeah, it's cool. I like Don't Nod. I don't like. I didn't really like Vampire that much, but it had some cool ideas. I guess we'll see what they want to do. If they're going to keep sticking to story-based games, or keep trying some new ideas, new IPs.
Seems like a lofty goal here to start self-publishing games now. I don't know. Maybe they could take the spot of one of these recent acquisitions, but I don't know. It just sounds like how expensive shit is nowadays. This just seems like a bad idea. Yeah. I would have expected Don't Nod to get acquired themselves, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Xbox didn't do more with them. They did tell me why, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that was on Xbox first, and it was on Game Pass and all that. So I'm surprised they haven't like done a partnership with them and like produce games for them. They're still with like Focus Home. Maybe Xbox just didn't really want to. I don't know.
Tell me why.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
I couldn't. I tried so hard as well. You don't understand the willpower. The willpower was wrong. When I just like couldn't stop. I'm sorry.
And then our last piece of news: Elle Fanning is going to be involved in the next Hideo Kojima game, or just whatever this project ends up being. She was revealed to be the silhouette figure in the "Who Am I" poster teaser. And now there's a new one that says, what is it? Is it Why Am I?
I forget. Yeah, I forget what it is.
Yeah, I can't why or Where Am I? Here it is. It's Where Am I? With a new silhouette figure. We know it's new because she has like some sort of different hair.
Yeah, it's a different hairstyle.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring this up because I saw some things that it might, because we talked about when it was first teased that it might be like Death Stranding 2 or whatever. I'm seeing even more things that it might be that what was the name of that game?
Overdose.
I'm seeing that it might actually just be the Overdose game.
Yeah. There's so many theories going around that it's just kind of, I mean, this is exactly what Hideo Kojima wanted, right? So
of course
it's hard to say. There was a producer that works at Hideo Kojima Studios that like retweeted this, and she put hashtag Death Stranding in the thing. So I think that's like the biggest thing people are going on saying it's Death Stranding 2, but maybe she just put that. Who knows? I don't know. I would hope it's the Overdose game.
I would assume just on premise that the Xbox game would be the next game.
It'd be very odd, right? If he's making Death Stranding 2 and then also was recently at Xbox E3 thing saying he's making a game with them.
Is there any way that Overdose is Death Stranding 2? And that is the Xbox game.
See, there was those rumors that Stadia turned down making a Hideo Kojima Death Stranding, something in the Death Stranding universe, and that Stadia turned down saying that because they weren't into single player games. So maybe this is that. Maybe Xbox hopped on that
in the universe, yeah.
And maybe I don't know. He could also just technically put whatever the fuck he wants in the universe and like not even officially say it's in the universe, but you know it clearly is.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I guess taking what you're saying and maybe taking a little bit of a turn, is there a way that he can do like Sam Porter Bridges, you know, all the other characters, whatever, and have them be in a game called Overdose and it be a different name and be under Xbox? Is that even like legal? I don't know legality.
Yeah, I don't know if we know the full.
That'd be
Sony owns with the Death Stranding property.
Exactly. Can that technically be a sequel?
Or don't they? I don't know. It's very odd. Who knows? Yeah. He could also just have 2 projects in development, right?
That's entirely possible, yeah.
Yeah, he's crazy enough to do that. So that's not out of the realm of possibility either. Yeah, who knows? We're gonna have to wait. Probably Game Awards, I guess, be our best bet to get our official announcement here, you know, of something.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait till then, man. Hideo Kojima loves doing these long, drawn-out teases, and
Game Awards.
They're cool for theories and stuff like that. But yeah, probably Game Awards. We'll get.
I think so. He's ramping up.
Yeah, definitely.
He loves Jeff.
He does love Jeff. They're bros.
They're homies. So Game Awards. Game Awards. Like, let's go.
If it wasn't Death Stranding 2, how do you feel about that?
If it was or wasn't, sorry.
Was.
It's fine. I wanted to like that. I just wish it was a shorter experience. I don't need 40 hours of that, but I loved the bit that I played. I'd be excited. Why not?
Yeah, I hated that game, so I wouldn't necessarily be too excited. But there was things that while I was playing that game, I probably spent a good 45 hours with that game, honestly. So I stuck with it for a long time for how much I just liked it. It just there was way more in depth you could do. Like there's parts where like you're climbing the mountain, but you just have to walk up the mountain and use those ladders and use zip lines and shit like that. I always thought it'd be cool if like, what if you were like actually climbing this mountain and you had to like control your stamina? You're like doing the thing where you're like putting a hook in, you gotta like hammer it in, then you're
pittance.
Yeah. Like it's like actual mountain climbing, or like it's like actual climbing things, you know, and like stuff like that. I just thought he could have gone way deeper for what the idea was of that game, other than just walking and having you have to manage that and manage your boots and shit like that. Like I just wanted it to be like a deeper experience, other than you know, using zip lines and shit.
I think maybe you can build to that, right? That's like the last bit of the game, is you get the cool equipment. Make it even easier.
I feel like the cool equipment though was the zip lines. Like,
yeah. Well, I'm saying he should have like maybe really saved that.
I really hated about that game was most of the shit you needed. It was already there for you because someone else put it there for you. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I really need a ladder here. Oh, this guy already put a ladder here. Cool. So now I just continue walking. Oh, I really need a zip line. Already put it.
Yeah, it's about connecting.
It's all about
it's a strand video game.
Okay,
it's about connecting, man.
Yeah, but you're not connecting. You're not talking to other people. Like, I mean,
no, it's not about talking
and stuff.
It's not about talking. It's about connection.
Like building this world together. That'd be cool. Also, your stuff just deteriorates over time.
Yeah, that was really annoying. Because I'd get that. I could really do with this.
Not really connecting. Like you're connecting for like the next 2 weeks, maybe, or however long that shit lasts. But it's like you're not.
Imagine though, if it stayed there forever, I would start the game today. And that everyone would be there. And just get.
Yeah, I mean
that's my version of what's his name?
Sam Porter Bridges.
Norman Reedus.
Just him, like
Sam Porter Bridges.
I did play. I must have played about 10 hours of the game, and I was just like, "This is it, yeah." Huh?
It's a beautiful game.
Beautiful game. Yeah,
it's really nice.
You can see why he made it in 3 years because there's just a empty giant space, but
very beautiful though.
Yeah,
I saw Jeff, I saw Troy, and I was out.
It's all Troy Baker. See, you're not playing very many video games.
This is why I hope it's the Overdose game, because the Overdose game is rumored to be a horror game, and I feel like Hideo Kojima in a horror game would make a lot of
Definitely Stranding
Because
2.
what can you do in horror? You cannot make sense in horror.
We don't know that, Sims.
That makes it
we
even
don't
more
know for
scary.
sure.
Listen, that woman
And
bought
video
hashtag Death
games doesn't
Stranding.
make sense in anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
It does, man. If you hashtag it, it means it's something. That's it. It's finalized. It's like contract binding.
It's not a contract. Yeah, I'm with you, Connor. I would like a horror game. Elle Fanning's a really good actress. So I'm wondering, I'm assuming how he's doing this, whatever the game is, she is the main character.
Yeah, she also got first revealed, right?
Exactly.
It'd be kind of weird to
Remember this?
not have her be the main character. Herbs in the City? Fuck yeah, I do.
What is that game?
It's the Sims.
I feel like
It's
I feel like I've seen the cover. Oh, okay.
It has the Black Eyed Peas in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like date Fergie.
Yeah,
interesting.
man.
Good game. Great game.
Featuring.
I feel like I've seen this cover before. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
Black Eyed Peas
man.
sticker.
Shout
like,
out
get
to the,
jobs.
where's the disc?
You get to like play your jobs in like little mini games. You like
Shout
actually
out
go
to the
to
keys,
these
man.
ones.
Shout out to the case. Look at that. Look
Could,
at
like,
the
become a
card.
Skateboarder, and there's like a rhythm game that goes with it. It's really cool.
Ooh, I'm sure you like that back in the day.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Shout out to one of these bad boys.
Is that it for the news? Yeah, that's it for the news. All right, cool. Is there anything else interesting happened this week? Man, it was a light news week.
It was
No,
a pretty
man.
light news week.
I'm trying to find my own entertainment here.
Alright.
I mean, what can we talk about? What should we talk
There
about?
was that cool Xbox controller. I want to mention that.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Shout out to the
I
cool
didn't put that
Xbox
in here.
controller.
I want to
Yeah.
buy that controller. That's a sick looking controller.
What was the name of it? Do you remember the name? It was like
Lunar or
Lunar.
something. Let me see. Let me find
He's interrupting you. What did you say?
Lunar.
I
You
said
still did it.
Lunar.
He keeps doing it.
Lunar.
I've,
I
Lunar.
said Sims.
Gotcha.
yo, let me see.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful controller.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
definitely.
Hold on.
I don't know if I want to buy that or if I want to buy the Core 1 controller, the like halfway elite controller that they put out recently.
Oh,
120. I heard a lot of people are saying negative things about that controller.
is this
though.
the one where you can move everything?
No, I think
move?
you can't move everything is the thing. I think it's pretty much just
Oh.
like there's back pedals that you can attach on it, and that's pretty much
You
it.
might as well just get an elite.
Yeah, you might as well at that point. I want like I kind of want like both elite things just because I like the heft to it. I don't know though. I don't know if I want to drop the money on these things when I'm just like I already have controllers. You know, it's just
I mean, it's up to you.
yeah. Maybe when I have like some extra money, I will.
Could do a design lab. Go into there.
Yeah, no, that's cool too. Although I'd rather buy this lunar one because that one just looks
Sure.
yeah
Yeah, Sims has it pulled up here.
beautiful controller.
Look at that! Look at that thing. I think that's a sick looking controller right
It
there.
really is. I like the back too.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Little waves going on there.
I have the one with the wave.
Do you? Oh, you got that blue one though.
Forget the name of the controller, but it's called Blue. It's like Blue.
Little Mermaid.
Whatever. You can see right there.
The waves are cool.
Yeah, little blue wave.
See, I'm not a big fan of that one.
This one, the one
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
You don't like the blue? Why not?
I don't know. Something about it. I don't like it.
It's
You don't
got
like it?
dark
No,
blue
I don't like the blue one.
It is
the
nice,
blue.
to be fair. It is really nice.
I really like it.
Um,
I mean, everything's blue. The what are they? The Elite Series 2, you can change the color of the button now in the new software update.
Ooh. Can you make each button a different color?
no, it's
No.
just the circle.
The home button, like
Uh,
it lights up. The home button, you can change the color of the home button now.
PlayStation, they're coming, man.
What do you mean?
I'm saying Xbox coming for PlayStation. Come in. Get them.
I still don't know what you mean.
Because you can
Do you
change
like
the color on the button.
Oh,
You're
you
trying to
can't
be
really
funny.
do that on
You've ruined my
PlayStation,
joke,
can you?
man.
I'm sorry.
guys, we will now move on to what we've been playing.
Connor.
Yeah.
I have waited a long time to hear about you talk about this game.
Oh, you want me to start? Okay,
I'm so
guys,
excited.
I have played and beaten A Plague Tale: Innocence.
Yes, you have. We've been waiting for you to play this game.
Yes, I have.
I didn't know you actually beat it though. That's good to hear.
I did. I beat it. I beat it pretty quick too.
It's not that
how
long,
was that
10,
game?
No,
12?
it's
10
not.
hours,
If you bought,
probably?
a couple of nights on it and you're sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it. It was a good game. It was a good game. I
Clap,
got over my
let's
fear
clap.
of rats. Got in there and go ahead, clap for me. Yeah, I don't know what's there to say about this game. Great story. Really like the relationship between Amicia and Hugo. That was probably the best part. Probably,
Yep.
you know what my favorite part was actually was the set pieces, or like just like the atmosphere of them. There's like a part where you're like you gotta walk over a war zone and you're just like stepping over bodies and shit. That was so cool looking.
Yeah.
There's a part where Amicia has like a dream sequence and like a bunch of rats take her down. Like that shit looked badass. Let's go into full spoilers on this game if you haven't played it. So yeah, for sure. It's part where you're playing as Hugo, and while the part playing as Hugo played really badly because it was just stealth, you didn't have any weapons or anything like that. You just like literally had to wait for someone to walk past and then sneak
He's a
by.
child.
It looks super cool though in there, and like there's just a lot of fucked up shit going on. There's like bodies hanging and stuff like that. Look cool, man. The imagery in this game will stick with you. For sure.
Yeah, this next game's gonna be even a step up. Like,
next gen.
A lot of people are saying things about something that's good at the moment. A lot of people talking. A lot of people are saying. People are saying, "Can't wait to talk about this game. Really good."
Oh, like people are playing it right now.
They're on about an embargo. I personally think it's Gotham Knights, but that could be very wrong.
Well, there's a lot next week, so it could be.
Yeah, Gotham Knights a little bit further. I'd imagine it's this.
But it's gold, isn't it? I reckon people are playing it. It's a big game.
Beautiful game, Friday. This first one, though. Like, graphically, like, holy shit.
They did a lot with what little they had.
And you played it. You played it on the Xbox.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I played the
on the old.
I played
Xbox.
the PS5 version, but yeah, whatever. You know, the next gen version of it, it just looked amazing. Like,
yeah,
the
it looked
backdrops
amazing.
in this game look incredible. Yeah, amazing looking game.
Really.
I'm not the biggest stealth fan, but I ended up really liking this stealth a lot just because they give you so many different upgrades. I like how each chapter was kind of focused on that upgrade. Like you could use the other different things you have on the weapon wheel like throughout that level, but mostly they would focus on like the new upgrade for that chapter. And that was really interesting because that like kept me going, made the puzzles just feel more dynamic. Just that way I was just thinking about different things the whole time and not what I was thinking about in the previous chapter. I thought that was really cool. They could use some work though on the other puzzle. The puzzles that don't involve the rats were always the worst because it was always just like just move this item and move it over there and then do it again type of thing. And it was always just like a very simple thing. I think those could use a little work. But other than that, man, I really didn't have many complaints. Some of the side characters could have used work as well. I think I just needed more time with a lot of them because there's one part where I got to talk about that Roderick part too. Do you guys remember this Roderick part? Where there's a blacksmith named Roderick. You don't get much of him throughout this game, but he becomes part of that like internal group there. And then he this is his death scene. He's pushing a cart, and this is probably the hardest fucking thing I played all year. And I beat Elden Ring this year. Like, dude, he's pushing this cart, and you got to sit behind the cart like as he's moving it. You got to like crouch and like move slowly with it. And if you poke out behind that thing to the side of that thing, there's just and she dies right away. Yeah. And guys also come at you. So you got to fling the rocks at them and hit them in the head. And there's like, it's like a total of 8 guys, but it felt like 1,000,000.
See, I don't remember that being like particularly difficult. It didn't stick out to me.
I looked it up on Reddit because I thought I was doing something wrong. I thought I was like, am I like not putting out a fire I had to? So like rats come in or something like that. And they're just like, no, this is just an extremely hard part. I think the aiming might have been a little fucked up on the PS5 version. A lot of people were theorizing that like, because like, dude, you would have it locked on with the rock on at this specific part, and like you would have it locked on the enemy's head, and then it would just like sway and miss out of nowhere, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And then of course she dies right away if you get caught. That's another thing I don't like exactly was that you do just die right away. There's not really. If you fuck up, there's not really that chance to correct yourself or like, like an intense moment to like get away and figure out something else. You're kind of just fucked.
I think their idea was that this is also her journey. Like she is not a fighter.
No, I get it. I mean, she's like a 15-year-old girl. Like what the fuck are you going to do? Right. But it's just, I wish there was a way. You had like the sleep bombs, but you could really only get one of those a level. You would only get the materials for like one of those. So you could get away with one, but yeah, I don't know. Something for the sequel to correct.
I mean, she's going to be even fighting more. I think you're going to be fighting much more. Yeah, that's the vibe I got from the trailers. So
yeah, I know you get a crossbow in the sequel, so I'm interested. What the hell?
Crossbow, maybe a sword as well.
It'd be interesting to see. Like, I can't remember it that much. Well, like obviously spoilers. Like Hugo gets these fucking superpowers.
Yeah.
So how? Surely
You better
this
be
game,
using that the whole game. Like
But the
I
problem
want
is,
those
though,
the whole game.
he's going to be like overpowered. Like he's
Yeah,
just
you
gonna
might be
able to control
overpowered.
the
Then that would
rats.
take away the aspect of the rat puzzles and all that stuff too.
But
So
maybe he's
it'll be
like-
interesting.
They might not always be together.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, they'll probably get separated at some
Yeah,
point.
but maybe he's like loses it. Maybe he's going through puberty and like he's losing.
No,
the
I'm
powers or something
I'm
like
assuming they're gonna go on 2 journeys and be together and then have to come back together. And what her stuff is gonna be
that.
stealthy.
Yeah, but in the
and-
trailers, like Hugo's like, Amicia, why do we have to fight all the time? Why you kill her? Like, the bad French accent.
yeah,
he grew on me throughout the game. But first,
Hugo's-
like
I like
6
so
levels,
annoying at the
I'm
beginning.
like, Hugo,
He-
shut the fuck up.
up.
Like, go away.
But that
I would have left this kid dead like
Oh,
fucking
no.
chapters ago. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry, but in the Discord chat, his words were quote, "I'm gonna throw this kid into a pile of rats."
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw this kid to
And-
the
and-
fucking rats.
I was on the toilet at like 5 a.m. and I've never laughed so hard in my life.
It was true though. Like we're walking through this war zone, and like we got to be really quiet because there's an enemy in front of us. He's like, Amicia, there's a guy there. I know, Hugo. Shut the fuck up. I see him. We're gonna die.
I
Like,
love things like that in games though, like just like they're growing with you, like they're new to this environment just as much as you are, like, so like, and he didn't listen. Like I remember in one of the first scenes that was like I was instantly in at this point where he would run off, he would like run to the left a little bit, and Amicia's like, listen, motherfucker, all right, all this shit's just kicked off and you're running off like you're in fucking Asda. And there's no like concierge where they're gonna shout you over the tannoy. You stay here or you will die, like that kind of stuff. Like with the Atreus and the Kratos thing, of like where he's like, the first 5 minutes of the game, he runs across the bridge, and then he falls through the bridge, and Kratos is like, slow the fuck down.
yeah.
I love it.
Fucking told
I
you,
love
dumbass.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I love their
stuff like that.
relationship, and I like how it grows
Yeah.
over the game.
I'm
and I'm just excited to see.
I like
So
their relationship. It was
excited.
just Hugo was very unappreciative for what Amicia was doing for him. And again, he's a 5-year-old
he
kid.
doesn't understand.
Yeah, he doesn't understand. But there's a part at the end of the game. This is a big plot hole in that game where he runs away in like the middle of the night to go find his mom because he overhears that the mom's alive still and she's like being tortured at this castle. And he runs away, and this little fucker somehow finds this castle and like the whole town. And I'm like, there's no fucking way.
The
This
rats
dude,
are whispering to him.
This dude can walk 2 feet without screaming for Amicia's help. You know what I mean? It's like you did not find this town, little kid. All right, but yeah, it was cool. The relationship between them is nice. Amicia is a great character.
Amicia is awesome. Yeah. Like I don't want to be Mr. Acquisition, but like Xbox should be looking at Asobo. Like they made both these Plague Tale games. I'm sure they made a bunch of other stuff, but they also did Flight Sim. Like they might look into like picking these guys up.
Yeah, I don't really know if I want to like root for any more acquisitions, but this would make
Yeah.
sense, right? Like,
This is
that's kinda what I
exclusive,
mean,
though,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
This is an exclusive.
It's
Plague
not.
Tale? No, Plague Tale's on.
It's
PS5
market.
as
They
well.
have the marketing.
But it is
It's
on
just
Game
on Game
Pass.
Pass.
Yeah.
It's on Game Pass. Yeah.
I can't wait for this game. Like I am more
Yeah.
excited for this game than I am God of War, and it's probably because it comes out before. But like
It's a little more
next
tangible right now. Yeah.
Next Tuesday, it is. I can't wait. But I know that I'm not gonna book the day off. I'm not gonna ring in sick because Xbox Game Pass. Oh, you can't have the game till 5 o'clock the morning evening. Listen, motherfucker, I like to
Is
queue
that how
up
they do it?
every time. They
That's
did it for fucking.
Sure, I feel like
Did
a
it
bigger
for
release might be
Psychonaut.
midnight. No,
Well, 5 o'clock's I don't know. Like I guarantee though.
for your time.
I'll get up next Tuesday morning. I'll text you as I normally do in the mornings. I'm like, "Right, Connor, how you doing?" He's like, "Listen, motherfucker, I've just finished work. I don't need to talk to you right now." Right? And I'll be like, "Oh, it's not on there, is it?" And they'll be like, "No." And it won't be on until like 5 o'clock my time.
I
Bullshit.
really hope it's
They
midnight.
did it
that
for 12
time.
minutes.
You know what's hype
They did it
about
with
this for
fucking
me
Halo.
is that I didn't care at all, and now I played the game a week before the sequel's
Yeah.
gonna come out, and like I never get to experience this. Where like
Mhm.
now I get to just roll right into the sequel, and I'm very happy about that.
I'm happy
I
that you like the
can't
game.
wait.
I'm glad. I'm glad you
I'm
played
so
it.
wait.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm surprised I
so
liked
ready
it
to have
too.
this conversation.
It was just for what I really hate rats, so that turns me off to it.
Sure.
And then everyone says it's a stealth game, and I mean it is for the most part. And I don't normally like stealth, but this one actually worked for me quite a bit.
Yeah. I mean, the
use
stealth
better
is
side characters though. I don't know if I got in there enough with that, but
Did you not like the?
Again, I'm gonna get into spoilers. So there's Mel, right? She was
Mhm.
good.
She's great. Yeah.
Yeah, she's good. Don't get enough of her, but she's good.
Yeah.
Lucas is very good.
I
But
like
Lucas
him
should
as
have been
well.
the one they killed. Because there's a part there. Shout out to this boss fight too with the Nicholas guy, where you gotta like get the rats on him and you gotta like put out the different fires and stuff. It's the one without Hugo. And but then he kills Arthur at the end of that boss fight, who's Mel's sister. But Arthur's only in this game for like a chapter, and they try to make that like a really dramatic part. And I'm just like, I just met you. I don't care. It's like, all right, whatever. Literally had like one conversation with you. Fine, like, go ahead, die. Same thing with Roderick. When like he died, and I'm just like, okay, like that's
it's
fine.
crazy though. I played this game in 2020, and I don't remember half of it.
That's what I mean. It happens. There's so many games.
When did you play it, Daniel?
I actually played it before you did. So it's funny. Like they end up. So it came out like towards middle to end of 2019, and I was gonna get it, but it was like, I think at the time I just didn't have a ton of money, and then I waited. Then I ended up buying it. It was at the beginning.
Is this when you became a gigolo?
Us doing this show. It was the beginning of us doing this show. No. At the beginning
of what?
A gigolo.
Oh, okay.
The beginning of us doing this show, right around there. Like if you go back to the first few episodes, that's when I played it. I think you played it right after me. And it's the funny thing is I bought the game, and then like a few weeks later after I beat it, it came on Game Pass.
Was it?
So
it's almost like they're watching you.
Yeah.
I got shout out the boss fights too, because the one with Nicholas that I just mentioned, that one was really cool. Because like he then you would get the rats piled on him, right? And then he lights his sword on fire, right? And then you do the same thing again, stealth around him, put out the fires, get the rats on him, and then he lights his whole fucking body on fire. And it's like, okay,
get away from me, rats.
This guy, yeah, it's like, all right, that's not.
It's like a From
okay.
Software boss.
Yeah, it really was. And then the last boss fight, I can see a lot of people hating the last boss fight.
Everybody hates the last boss fight.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. I could just
it's a cool
tell
spectacle.
That's what I'm saying. It was cool imagery, like when he raised the rats up, and it's just like a big tornado of rats. Then he slams it on you. I'm like, okay, that looks fucking cool.
Why did he get the power though? How did he get the power?
He took Hugo's blood, and then he like injected it himself, and then he had the blood of the macula.
And Hugo still has the power, right?
Hugo still has the power. Yep.
Yeah, they show it even in the trailer for the sequel.
Yeah, but what's interesting is it like picks up 3 days later after the credits roll. You know, there's like a little post-credit scene because
I seen them.
It ends very abruptly with right after you kill that boss, and then it just like zooms in on Hugo, and then credits roll, and then I was like, oh, that's a shitty ending. Like, why didn't they wrap up things? But then they jump back to a post-credit scene. You walk around this little town, and people are like having a fair because they haven't seen rats in 3 days. So I'm wondering how the rats actually come back.
And then they end up on the back of that horse and carriage, don't they, or something?
Mm-hmm. And the mom's alive, but she's really sick. But Lucas is like trying to find a way to cure her. And so at the end, and then Mel leaves, which I found very weird. Yeah, she was just like, yeah, Mel bounced. She hates us.
I'm gonna have to watch a recap.
She'll be back.
Yeah, she'll be in the sequel too.
They tweeted today, didn't they? A very nice Twitter.
Oh, they tweeted yesterday asking people not to spoil it.
Yeah, it was really like.
So that probably is the game people are talking about, Sims, with them tweeting that out. I'd imagine reviewers have this game.
The embargo is probably Monday. So
yeah, probably. I'd imagine. Well, it comes out Tuesday.
Yeah,
are you sure it's Tuesday? It's not like Wednesday.
No, it's Tuesday for sure.
Oh yeah, Tuesday the 18th. Okay, cool.
I'm so excited.
Very much looking forward to the sequel now. I'm
so excited.
Yeah, it's kicking off this like bunch of games for me. So.
Yeah, it's a fuck ton.
Got to beat this game very quickly.
Does Sparks of Hope come out that same day?
It's Thursday, the 20th.
Thursday,
is it?
Yeah. Thursday the 20th, and then there's like 3 games dropping on the 21st, and then the next Friday is Bayonetta and Call of Duty.
What we said about Batman, everybody?
I'm gonna play it. I hope it's great.
I don't know if I'm gonna play it at release. I'm sure I'll play it at some point, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are saying the previews are saying it's kind of lackluster compared to Arkham, at least combat wise. But
different team,
I kind of hope the story pulls this game through. You know, it's
a
lot like Guardians of the Galaxy from last year. Like, okay, you can have shit gameplay if you got an awesome story to back it up in a superhero game. I'm down.
This sounds like a good game to play with that. Like just 2 of us.
It's just 2 people. Yeah,
I'm sure it'll be a good co-op game. Yeah, I don't know if I'll play it right there. I'll probably take my time more with the second Plague Tale. What's it called? Requiem.
Requiem.
Yeah. So I'll probably take my time a little bit more with that than I'd imagine I'll be at Bayonetta at that point.
Yeah, I mean, you got a little over a week.
Yeah. All right, cool. What have you guys been playing?
Sims, you want to go?
Honestly, just Overwatch, really.
I played some.
Played it small, like I said at the beginning, like just having a good time. I can't really sit there and go, oh, I can't go into the intricacies of it, like, oh, this, that, and the other. I'm just having a good time. It's just over. If you played Overwatch, it's just more Overwatch. Just with, I'm sure it's different compared to number one, and everyone, a professional will be like, oh no, yeah, the fucking deficiency of the increased capacity is better than. Do you know what I mean? Like, but no, man, I'm just having a good time, man. I like the over the top characters. I like the gameplay. I like the fact that. Sorry, I could be Reinhardt and I'll have no kills, and like I've still played like a massive part in the team. Like I am if I'm Reinhardt, I've got a massive responsibility. I've got to protect all of my people, and if anyone gets close, I can give them a quick swipe and they fuck off. They want none of that.
And that's what makes Overwatch special is that there are roles like you just fit into the team. It's whatever can get the team to win.
And I find myself getting mad of like, why is everyone a fucking DPS for? Do you know what I mean? Like, why? Like, we're not gonna win that way. Natalie's like, look at Lucio, and I'm like, she has to be the healer. Like, and obviously we want to try different characters, but I just, there's a few ones that I've tried here.
You can always try mystery, and then that way it's just random. And then you can just, I'm gonna try this.
Farah, because obviously with Bastion, like, I'm just stuck with Reinhardt. So like, I tried, is it two gone? Obviously he's got something wrong with him. I don't know. He's the
Torbjorn.
Nah, that's his name. I can't fucking spell or say words. He was all right. Farah, she's cool, flying all over the shop.
Farah's awesome. I love her.
Sometimes you'll get a Widowmaker that pisses you off, so I'm like, I'm gonna be a Widowmaker and I'm gonna shoot you in the head and see how you fucking like it.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't end well for me because I'm not very good.
You get out sniped.
Yeah, man, just get fucked up. But no, yeah, there's just something about it, man. Like, no multiplayer game makes me want to play another game. I like, getting, the games where like we were holding the fort 99, we were on 99%, and then they just take over, and we're just push, and they're getting closer, 50, 60, 70, 80. They're on 99, and then I go in there with Reinhardt, and everyone's like, storm, and then we hold it, and then we win 100 to 99, and you're just sitting there fucking sweating. And then you're getting you're trying to get the payload pushed forward, and then they're pushing it back, and then oh man, it's so good. It's so good. Like this is me. Like I've been talking 140 episodes in, and I'm like, I don't like multiplayer. I don't like shooting. Blah blah blah. But Overwatch is just different, man. Just different. So good. I've not bought the battle pass, and I'm still having a fantastic time.
My only real complaint of the game, I think they mess with the characters way too much. I think that's just been a complaint.
I've heard this a lot from people that really play it.
Is that they just mess with the characters too much. There are little things I can break down to even all of the characters, that I think that they shouldn't have changed. But my biggest complaint is going to 5v5. I do not like it. I don't think it works for the game. I know that I'm probably not in the minority. It seems like a lot of people do like it. I think that not having two tanks and just, I don't even really like how they went to 2-2-2, that type of role. I like kind of just being a little more flexible with what you can have as your team composition. But I don't like fives. I think they should have just stuck with 6. But other than that, the little bit I've played, I've had a lot of fun. It's Overwatch. I love Overwatch. You muted yourself.
I'm level 10. I'm just, just get a bit of the XP every night, a couple of games, get some friends on. It's just a blast. It's just really fun. Like,
we need to play.
I'll quit the podcast for a bit, and I'll go downstairs, probably play 2 or 3 games. I've got my fix, ready for bed. Like, probably lose every game, but like when you win, you're like, fucking years get in. Like, how close that game was last night. Like, I just explained to you, like, just so good, so good. And then when you play a team that is an actual team, and they win, you're like, they know exactly what they're doing, and you respect it. You're like, fair enough, man. Good for you guys. Like, you guys, obviously, you were there, mic'd up, fucking right, I'm push. I'm going in. I'm gonna change to Reinhardt now. Things aren't working out. Blah blah blah. It's a good time, man. Good time.
Yeah. You got to work with the counters. Like, oh, they
Yeah,
got
man.
this. Got to switch to something else, right?
Yeah,
It's
I
not
find
working.
if I have a Bastion, all of a sudden there'll be a Reinhardt. There will be a Reinhardt. Because
Yeah.
I can walk in with a Bastion and rinse a whole. I can destroy a whole team with Bastion straight away.
A good counter for somebody that's dealing a lot of damage. It sucks now that you're only getting 2 tanks, so I don't know how effective it is now, but having somebody switch to Zarya, because she will just supercharge all that damage you're doing. You're just going to supercharge her, and then she's just going to run through your team. So that's another good way to do it. The thing that sucks is, what you would do is you would put a bubble on Reinhardt, and he would take all the damage. She would still get a bunch of supercharge. She could do it to herself, get supercharged, and then she could just go right through the rest of the team. So I'd recommend checking out Zarya if you
I'll have a
haven't
look.
played Zarya too much.
I'll have a look tonight.
Zarya is really good.
Yeah. Other than that, watched the documentary for the Jeffrey Dahmer thing. So they did the TV 1 week, and then they did the actual like real life interviews with him and stuff. Your town fucked up, Connor. You need to move.
I mean, I don't really think one person can represent the whole town.
I don't know, mate. Honestly, like
you're telling me Darby never had a serial killer? Come on now.
To be fair, you're right. To be fair, we had this guy. You probably see him on like YouTube adverts. He's that bad. It was a bit of a fucking idiot. I think he had like 2 women on the go. He had one woman living in the house and then one living in a caravan outside. And he had like 6-7 kids. And I think they were on about insurance, or they wanted another house, or like, oh, let's just set fire. He paid someone, put some petrol in for the letterbox, set fire to the house, all the kids gone. Like, and that's on like, that's like a massive story.
Wow.
And then he was like, oh, crying in like on the TV, like, oh, someone's killed my kids, and everyone was like, no, you did it. So sometimes you'll be watching YouTube advert on the Discovery Channel.
Crazy.
Well, your guy, motherfucker, he ate people, all right?
He did a lot.
That's how we do it in
just
America,
that
Sims,
too.
all right? We go above and beyond.
No, but the last episode, they were talking about his court case and stuff. And obviously, like, he was guilty. He admitted everything. Like, he got arrested. He was sat there and was like, look, I did this. But they were trying to say, look, he's insane. But, they said he was sane, basically. Like,
there was that other Netflix show that was a documentary in Wisconsin about like some guy, he like killed his cousin or something. What was that called? It was really big when it first came out.
Oh, people are killing cousins all the time.
12 something. I can't remember. I'll look it up.
Have a look when you get 5 minutes. But no, yeah, that's it really. I'm just kind of waiting for Plague's Tale, God of War, and Pokemon. Really, like I can't really think of any more games that I'm really that interested in. Like I am, but I don't know. Yeah,
Making a Murderer. That was it.
I'll have a look.
You guys remember that one? No.
I'll have to watch.
I do. I remember the name. Yeah.
Yeah. That was also
a
murderer in Wisconsin.
Yeah, it was somebody also being like falsely accused, right?
Yeah, but like then he actually did it. He like went to jail and then he got out, and then they realized no, he really did do it, and then they put him back in jail or something like that.
Oh, see, I didn't know the full story.
The American justice system.
Yeah, at its finest.
Yeah,
at its finest. That's it for me. Daniel San, what have you been playing?
Yes. So I played a little bit more Splatoon, playing just a match here and there. They're not very long matches, so sometimes I'll pop into a match or whatever. And now that Overwatch is out, I've just played a little bit. I'm playing way more just Mystery Heroes. I've played everyone for the most part, so I want to try the new ones as well. But I like Mystery, if I'm going to play one quick little match, I'll pop into a Mystery Hero. Just give me someone random, and I'll just play.
Oh, that's like a mode in Overwatch.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So it's called Mystery Heroes.
Game.
No. It's called Mystery Heroes. So it'll just randomize everyone in the whole game as just a random hero every time you die. It's just fun. But yeah, we already did that. But I started up Bloodborne. That's been the big game I've been playing. And
Risky starting in now, huh?
I mean, I need something to play.
Yeah, I guess. Well, you're just gonna end up. There's no way you get through that before shit starts coming out.
Probably
right?
not. No.
Yeah.
Not before Tuesday. But
yeah.
all the From games are just gonna be my back burner games when I need something in between. So I have beaten the first 3 bosses.
Why'd you
Beat
go
the cleric
Bloodborne next?
because that's the next one.
Is
I
it?
didn't want to play Dark Souls 2.
Oh, you just
so
don't want to play Dark Souls 2? Okay.
No, I just skipped that one, and then that's really the next one.
Why don't you want to play Dark Souls 2?
From a lot of what I heard about that game, it's not Miyazaki didn't direct that one.
Yeah.
And I know it has a lot of problems. And I know some people that like the game, but from what I've heard and the people I talked to when I was going through the first game weren't too crazy about it either. So I'll skip it. I'll just go to Bloodborne. So I did that. Yeah, I beat the first 3 bosses. Technically, one of them I think is optional. The cleric beast. He's just on like a bridge. I don't think you really need to fight him. I beat the cleric beast pretty easily. I think I beat him in like 2 tries. And one of them was just me running into it, and I kind of forgot it was there. And then I had to come back, and I beat him the second time. And then I ran into Father Gascoigne. I don't know if you played much of it, Connor. Did you get to Father Gascoigne?
No, I've gotten, I don't know, maybe an hour into Bloodborne before.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can get to him, I think, pretty quick if you don't run into the cleric beast. He's this boss in this graveyard. I ended up beating Father Gascoigne in one go. I wasted all my vials, but I had to like go grind for vials, which is honestly the only complaint I have so far really about the game is how the system works with your blood vials is not the same as it is in like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, where you just have a set, 5 or whatever. That's the start.
These are like to refill your health.
Yeah. They're called vials. Like the flasks you would get, if you have 5, starting it with 5, when you go back to the bonfire, you just get your 5 back and whatever.
Right.
The blood vials, you don't. They're an expendable thing. You get a bunch, and you can hold 20. So like there is just much more of them. Plus you heal. Enemies will just drop them.
Oh, okay.
Or you could buy them. So that's what I did. Was I just spent some time getting blood and then bought a bunch of them. And that's like my only complaint. I wish there was like a base level of vials you always get, and then maybe you can have more after that. But I don't know. That's like my only complaint so far. But I beat Father Gascoigne in the first try, and then I made my way to what's the next one? The Blood-Starved Beast, which was a really tough fight.
Badass.
This was Blood-Starved. It is a really cool name. It's a cool fight. I beat. This is the last boss I beat. I got to the next boss after Blood-Starved Beast the first time I played, but this was the last one I beat back in 2015. But it took a while. It took me a couple of hours to beat Blood-Starved Beast. As you progress in the fight, it starts like oozing out this like poison. So it does like poison attacks, and you just get poisoned basically immediately. And poison in this game is rough. Unlike Dark Souls, it kind of slowly does your health. Whatever the poison this guy gives you, it's just like your health is
fucking
gone.
around.
Yeah, it's gone. So you have to basically equip the antidote, and just always have it on hand just to use it. But yeah, it took a while. He kept doing this like grab attack. He'd grab me, do an attack. I'd be poisoned as well because I'm far into the fight. And by the time he finished the grab attack, I'd have this much of a health, not enough time to take the antidote, and then I'd be dead. And he kept doing it to me. He did it like, I got him to like almost nothing multiple times in a row, and he just kept killing me with his stupid grab attack. My one thing I really like about the game that I'll say is they do a mechanic where you have 2 things that you can use at the same time. Unlike a Souls game, like your flasks are in your equipment slot, or even Elden Ring, your flasks are in an equipment slot. So if you want to use any other piece of equipment, you could use Y, right? And then have that wheel as you're in Elden Ring. Like you hold Y and you have like 4 different things you could equip. In Bloodborne, you have X is like your equipment, and you could put a bunch of stuff and switch it over. And Y is just your vials. They're always there. So you have 2 options immediately. and that just makes everything so much easier. If you want to use a Molotov, you just hit your X and use your Molotov, and you can also heal at the same time. You don't have to switch to the Molotov or anything, or even switch back to the vials. You can just use them both. I like that.
All right. Well, I look forward to you playing through Elden Ring here. Or no,
try to play
fucking Bloodborne.
I'm gonna try to play a bunch this weekend, hopefully. I can play with an Xbox controller. Like doing this, the DualSense is just not. It's not that great.
Not it.
It's okay. It's their best controller. I just don't really.
So what? You're playing with a controller?
Though,
you're playing with an Xbox controller?
No, this is a PlayStation game.
Oh. So, after all the moaning, if you see the stream that I've popped up.
I wasn't moaning. What are you talking about?
No, I was moaning.
Oh.
So this is the release dates times for Plague Tale.
Yeah. So I get it. The 17th in North America at that time? Because that's 6 p.m. Eastern time on the 17th.
Yeah.
Which is the Monday.
So I get it. I get it at 11 o'clock at night.
That's yeah. Interesting.
On Monday. So I've got 11 o'clock at night.
On Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, so this game comes out super fucking early. That's what is that? That's
they're going by Paris time. I think that's why.
Okay. Oh shit. All right. That's awesome.
So what time do you get it, Daniel? 3 o'clock?
No, it said 6, right?
Yeah, he gets it at 6 p.m. on Monday.
New York time, Eastern time. That's me.
Oh, is it?
An hour behind me.
I get it at 5 p.m. on Monday.
Yeah.
I'll be at work, fuckers.
I still probably won't play until Tuesday, but it's nice that it's coming out.
I genuinely might start it Monday night.
Yeah, if you want to even pop in for a little bit,
I'm gonna beat it before the show.
You could try. You could certainly try.
I could try. Was it 15 hours? They said. All right.
It's. Maybe, I would assume everyone tries to up that time. It's not always that much time, so I'm assuming it's probably around the same time. That first one.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Guys, we will now move on to the game.
Yeah.
Daniel, what are we playing?
We're going to play 20 questions, which we haven't played in forever. We haven't had the three of us in time to actually play. So I have the game pulled up, and I'm ready whenever you are.
Did this game come out before the year 2000?
It did not.
Thank God.
Real video game.
Finally. Cross that 2000 line, they were just like, all right, cool. Now we can get started.
Let's make real games.
Let's make good games now. Hey guys, what if we made these good? That's what they thought. What they thought at the turn of the century. Oh wow, these can be enjoyable to play. Wow, holy shit. Tell me we can make something other than a 2D platformer. Wow, fucking incredible.
Yeah, that's the only thing that was being made.
That was the only thing that was out. It was just Mario. It's fucking horrible.
Wow.
Is this game on Games Pass?
It is not on Game Pass.
Okay.
That wasn't a year question.
That's a fun question, though. I like the
question.
question.
Nothing.
I didn't want to.
I like the question. No, it's a fun. I like fun questions. I like when you change it up.
Can you wear a party hat in this game?
Is that? Yeah, that's a fun question. Do you want to ask that?
Not a fun question.
I don't have.
Can wear a party hat in just about every game. Everyone knows that.
Is that true?
If you try hard enough, you
made famous by the Runescape.
Sure, sure.
Did this game come out after the year 2010?
Yes.
Proper.
Now it's a great game.
Yeah. Now we're cooking with gas.
Dude, we hit 2010 and they were like, hey, not only could we make these good, but we could make them great. You know what I mean? Okay. Is this game originally released on the PS4, Xbox One / Switch generation?
No.
Okay. This originally released on current gen?
No.
Okay, cool. Late 360 PS3 Wii game. Or Wii U.
Don't forget about the Wii U.
Don't forget about the Wii U.
I know most people did.
We probably should, but don't.
Yeah, we probably should.
Is this a third party game?
Yes.
Okay. Is this a shooter?
Is it a shooter? I think there might be some shooting in the game.
It's not
I
like
think
the
there
main
is
thing
shooting
you're
in the
doing now.
game. Yeah, I wouldn't say like this is a shooter. I wouldn't say that. No.
Okay. Is it an RPG?
No.
Okay.
Not an RPG.
Was this game critically acclaimed?
Good question.
85 or higher on Metacritic?
85? Without even looking, probably not.
Shit game. Anything below 85? Complete shit. Don't play it.
It is not. It is not.
Okay. Did a big publisher publish this game? That being your EAs, your Ubisofts?
A big publisher did not publish it. No.
Okay.
That's 10 already.
Was this game released full price?
I don't know. I don't really have access to that.
What
Do
years
you want me to take the question and me to guess for you?
Where's the year? Where are we in years?
After 2010.
After 2010, but it wasn't originally released on the PS4, Xbox One gen. So it's probably, unless it's Wii U, it's like 2010 through 2013. Which gives us a good little 3-year gap there. Wasn't critically acclaimed, so it's not one of those big games that came out around then.
I can guess what that question would be about the price if you want, or we don't have to use it.
Is this game released? Was this game released on the Nintendo DS?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think so. I think the 3DS is almost out at that point. No, it was not. It was not a 3DS or 2D DS game. Sorry, not a DS game.
Should have just asked if it was a handheld game.
I'll answer that too. Not a handheld game.
Okay. Got a freebie there.
Not at launch, I would say.
Has this game been re-released, remade, remastered, whatever?
No.
Have we spoke about this game on this podcast?
Ever?
How the fuck?
I don't think we
140
have,
episodes.
but we might have mentioned it maybe once.
Okay. Did
I
you
don't think
play
it-
this game at launch?
I did not.
Is this game?
We need to know the type.
Yeah, you guys don't know what you're doing yet.
Is this an?
It's not an RPG. You know that.
Is this like an action
Not a shooter.
puzzle game?
Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
Do you want me to? It is not.
I hate you.
It's not an action game.
But you know
Okay.
that. Okay. I guess it a lot. Okay. Okay.
5 more questions left. It's not a shooter. It's not an action game.
Is this a platformer?
Not an RPG. It's not a platformer, no.
The fuck are you doing in this game, Daniel?
I can't tell you. I can't help you.
This is a multiplayer game?
I don't think there's any multiplayer in it. I think it's only single player. There's some questions that would help, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to. I don't want to like help you guys.
I'm trying to think what came out in that era.
Not a platformer either.
Is it a licensed game?
It is a licensed game.
Ooh.
I'm actually happy that you asked that question. That was the one question I thought that could help you.
Okay. So it's not the Batman games. Those would be 85 or higher. Also, Arkham released in 2015, and that was on the
Did it? 2015?
Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty late.
Yeah. Ah, just before.
There was Arkham Origins, which probably has a lower score than 85. That was a pretty good game. Arkham Origins was like 2011 too. It could be Arkham Origins. Do you? I don't know if I just want to straight up ask if you play as Batman in this game.
Do you remember a question you've asked already?
What game came out in 2015?
Action game. You're right. Yeah.
Not an action game.
What came out in 2015?
Arkham
Knight.
Knight. That was a great. That was a great year.
Shout out to The Witcher.
The Witcher, Bloodborne.
It
MGS5.
was. It's a lot like this year, actually. 2015.
Taken King, Destiny: The Taken King.
That's a DLC.
Yeah, but it was still. I'm just naming good things that came out that year. There's probably even more that I'd have to look at.
I think that year was a lot like this, where there was a lot of downtime. That's
there
how
was a
I
lot of
remember
downtime.
that year.
Yeah. I was playing a lot of Destiny at that time, so the downtime was cool for me.
Oh, to me, I remember just waiting. There was Fallout 4, Witcher,
Fallout
and
4.
MGS5.
Yeah.
And I remember that summer between Witcher and MGS5, I was just like, holy shit, something needs to move. Okay, so it's not Arkham. Okay, what else? What else is licensed around that time?
2 more questions.
It can't be Batman because it's not an action game. It's weird it's not an action game, but it's licensed. Was there a TMNT game around that time? Is this a brawler?
It's not a brawler.
Okay,
good guess.
Okay.
Not a brawler though. Got one more question and a guess.
Is this a turn-based?
Hold on there, bud. Hold on. He doesn't mean that.
He doesn't mean that. He didn't. He was
Let's just think here a second before you
think
go.
out loud. Talk between each other.
What do you think?
What licensed turn-based game are you thinking of?
A great question.
Pokemon.
It's not. I mean, I'm thinking like Wolverine Origins, but that's an action game. What random fucking license game is he thinking of? Was there any Marvel games around that time, Sims?
It's quite quiet.
They're all action games, though. You know, like there's like the Iron Man movie tie-in. That's probably like 2008, though. License. I don't know.
Maybe
is this a Marvel game?
It's not a Marvel game.
All right.
Now you have a guess.
Fuck.
You can think about any not action game or platformer or RPG.
Not a platformer.
Not a shooter.
It's not a shooter.
Is it Family Guy?
You gotta guess.
Game?
Hold on there.
It's not a platformer.
He doesn't mean that.
You get a guess. You guys could talk. That's fine.
I don't know. It can't be. I mean, my only guess is Arkham Origins, but that's an action game. I just really don't fucking know. What the fuck was licensed that came out around that time? I'm trying to think of like smaller license game. I can't even think of one.
Developer might have helped you. The publisher wouldn't have. Developer might have helped you.
Developer, smaller publisher too. So it's like, yeah, it couldn't have been WB.
You could just put out a guess, and I can tell you if you would like.
Oh, hang on. I'm gonna guess Sims. You cool?
I'm cool.
It's the only one I can think of. No, because that launched on. No, I don't think it did. Okay,
we got nothing to lose.
You gotta have a guess.
Okay, I gotta guess. Is this game South Park: The Stick of Truth?
It is not South Park.
Fuck.
That was in 2014.
Yeah, I know that didn't launch on.
Yep.
Regular gen. I don't
know.
The
game was developed and published, self-published by Telltale Games.
Ah, fucking
The
Telltale.
game is Jurassic Park, the game. That is
Uh,
no longer even purchasable.
I didn't even know they made a Jurassic Park game.
This was right around the same time that they did Back to the Future, before they kicked it into gear
Before they caught on
with The Walking Dead.
That Back to the Future game was rough, man. What a shame.
What a shame indeed. All right, good pull. I would have never got that one. Yeah,
this was only.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
November 15th, 2011. This was a year before Walking Dead. This was like.
Was this on 360 and stuff?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
It was 360, PC, PS3. It looks like it ended up coming to iOS at some point. They must have did a mobile version, but you cannot buy this game anywhere. Like, I think it's a license thing.
Must not be good.
I think it's fine. It's one of their older games.
You played it?
I have not. I've seen footage of the game, and it looks fine.
Okay. I tried to play Back to the Future. That was rough.
Yeah, this was before they found their footing.
Yeah, and then lost it. All right, that was the Nerdcast Podcast, episode 140. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to us over at your preferred audio platform. Also find us on youtube.com/nerdicgods. Guys, anything else you want to say?
Give us a like, share it, subscribe.
Leave a weird comment. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Peace.